Good evening. I'm Katrina Rodriguez with this Franciscan Beat News Brief. President Joe Biden's administration is joining Democrats on Capitol Hill to unveil a major immigration overhaul that would offer an 8-year pathway to citizenship to the estimated 11 million people living in the U.S. without legal status. The legislation will reflect the broad priorities for immigration reform that Biden laid out on his first day in office. That includes an increase in visas, funding to process asylum applications, and new technology at the southern border. The plan, however, doesn't offer any enhanced border security, a priority for Republicans. Without enhanced security, it faces tough odds in a closely divided Congress. The legislation will be released in detail Thursday. In his first press conference as Defense Secretary, Lloyd Austin says progress towards a durable peace in Afghanistan and an end to U.S. military involvement there depends on the Taliban reducing attacks. Austin, a retired 4-star Army general, says the Biden administration is methodically and deliberately assessing its next steps in Afghanistan, where U.S. troops have been present for nearly 20 years. The U.S. has about 2,500 troops there, and Austin says there will be no hasty withdrawal. Austin suggested the Taliban are not meeting their commitments under a deal struck by the Trump administration a year ago for the withdrawal of all foreign troops by May 1st. Texas Governor Greg Abbott wants mandates that would require power plants to withstand extreme winter weather. The number of Texas residents still without electricity Friday was less than 200,000 after historic snowfall and single-digit temperatures buckled the state's electric grid. Abbott has laid much of the blame on the state's grid operators and has called for investigations. The weather is blamed for more than 20 deaths in Texas. Tonight's weather for Steubenville, Ohio is going to reach 10 degrees with some low winds. Saturday will be cloudy with a high of 23 and a low of 6 degrees. That's all for today's Franciscan Beat News Brief. I'm Katrina Rodriguez. Good evening.